All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I would like to give all praise, honor, and glory unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash. Double honors unto the apostles and the elders of GMS whom rule well, teach well, being great examples to us younger brothers, and peace and blessings, salutations, and hopeful leg out there pushing his word in truth and in sincerity across the four winds in the name of Yahweh Bashem Shah, pushing to get up out of here. Shalom to the hopeful leg, the believers, the listeners whom have came back to the obedience of the scriptures through faith in Yahweh Bashem Shah. And what I want to get into today, all right, dealing with the scripture in First Corinthians 6 and 9, when it speaks about, when the Apostle Paul is speaking, he's giving a list, of characters, all right, that will not, all right, be fit for the kingdom, you know, because as we all, being groomed in this Western society before we came into the ministry, we was completely contrary to the scriptures, and that's why the scriptures say we have to be born again, and it's in every way. All right, it's in every way you can think of. We have to be born again, to fully get a grasp, of the understanding of the scriptures, man, and understand what the will of Yahweh Bashim Shai is, you know, because one thing about it, especially as a man, we have to let go of Western thought when we come into the truth. That's why it's good, to kind of study how things were in the ancient world, watch different period pieces and just see how men, maneuvered, in the ancient setup, like the Game of Thrones, Troy, just different movies, that are period pieces that go back, to the ancient world just to see how, men move. And even when you read the scriptures, you see, how men had a completely different energy because pretty much it's been an all out attack, on any type of masculinity, on any type of manhood, you know, to the point where just to be a man, you got to tiptoe around the earth, you know. They call masculinity toxic, you know, but the alphabet people is not toxic, you know. The all right, gang culture is not toxic. All right, there is a whole rap genre dedicated to it. You see, but then when it comes to masculinity, that's toxic, man. Why, man? Because it's easier to control someone that's in a feminine, all right, that's in the feminine mind frame because a woman was made to be dominated, all right. So Esau, Edom, the elites through these enchantments, through the movies, through all the extras they put in the food, through the the through single parent households, amongst Jake, all right, they have pretty much emasculated the masses, of men, especially the tribes. All right, especially the tribes, man. But over here in America, it's the worst because when you go into First Corinthians 6 and 9, it says, "Know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High?" All right, be not deceived, neither fornicators, nor idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. Now, I want to highlight this word effeminate, because Esau, like I say, he has pretty much spiritually castrated, men, you know. Yes, like he spiritually castrated men to the point where a lot of men that we see are defeated, man. You know, it's completely backwards, man. Now this is the word effeminate in the Greek. Let's see how they say it. And the word in the Greek is malakos. All right, malakos, And the first one, now we know we go into some all right, freaky deaky. All right, going back to them Greeks, you know how they had little boys as they little prostitutes, which was madness. But the first definition says soft, all right, soft to the touch. You see, it says soft or soft to the touch. And this is the mind, this is the energy that Esau has put the men of this society in, where they just so damn soft to the touch, man. You know, you can't correct nobody. They spaz out. Like you try to correct somebody, you try to criticize somebody about something they're doing that's off, they spaz out. You know, you be like, damn. Like, even like with the Jake, let's say just the Jake that I work with, man, when it comes to correcting them, the first thing they do is start talking about everyone else. You know? And that's an effeminate spirit, man. When you can't have no accountability, all right, for your own actions, of course, there's other people doing wrong. But you are, all right, the topic of discussion right now. You know, it's a very effeminate, a very effeminate spirit on men. And we talk to men. It's mainly addressed to men. There's a very effeminate spirit that's on men. Where they just so damn soft to the touch. Like I say, any type of adversity, men fold up, man. You know, men just want to quit. All right, it's to the point where men have been pampered so much in this society, in this first class society, that anything that's inconvenient, men kind of fold up, man. And that's that soft to the touch spirit that Esau has put in the earth, man. See that old Carl Winslow, Philip Banks, where they terrified of their wives. Like, it's men terrified of their women. They're terrified. I remember one Jake put on the comment board, said, his woman pressured him to get, the juice. And she was pressing him to get it. And before he got it, he said Jake was scared to go home, man. This is the society of men that Esau Edom, has bred, all right, through all these effeminate, enchantments, man. Like I say, these different sitcoms where the man is just this dumb imbecile and the woman is pretty much the leader. And when the woman get mad, the man is terrified. Like, they're really played on the psyche of men of this society, man. To the point where the average man has a mind frame like a Carl Winslow or a Philip Banks or, a Bill Cosby, man. Grown ass silly nigga, man. It's off, man. That's why, like, when you go in and you watch these timepieces where men were all about legacy, men made decisions based on a legacy, on forwarding their household, man. All right. Like when you watch Game of Thrones, there was a scene when this guy Tywin Lannister, and he wanted his wife, now he wanted his daughter to marry, into the house of it was called the House of Tyrells, because the Tyrells was a wealthy house. All right, but she didn't want to do it, and he told her, look, this ain't about he told his daughter, like, look, this ain't about your happiness. This is about forwarding this house, forwarding this name of Lannister. You see? Men was in a completely different energy. They wasn't, like now. Women, cause like now, women got it so good where pretty much these fathers today, the woman go get a degenerate nigga, and the father just pay for everything, and he has no say so. But see, in the ancient world, it wasn't like that, man. Men had complete control of everything that went on in that house, man. All right, you had one guy on Game of Thrones. His son was pretty much a damn a coward. All right, and then he was in love with a woman that had a child. So he cut that nigga off from the inheritance, man. He said, "You not worthy." He disowned that nigga, man. You know? He didn't want to do nothing with his life, man. So his father just cut that man off, man. But in this society, it's always, it's okay, baby. It's all right, baby. It's gonna be good. You know, that soft ass spirit that has just made men soft to the touch, man. Well, you can't anything go wrong, or you say anything, all right, that hurts their feelings, men just shut down, man. It's like, god damn, you know, you get correct Jake at 8 o'clock, man. You know, he still be on that shit in the afternoon, ain't let that shit go, frowned up, man. Like, damn, man. All right, you made a mistake, you got corrected, make the adjustment, move on. But see, that mind frame not gonna make it because it's so much finna happen, you gonna buckle. We'll buckle in that mind frame, that soft to the touch, you know, spirit that Jake is in, man. Now, let's go from there because one thing about it, we have to have self accountability, man. And not only self accountability, but the spirit to make the adjustments, all right, to level up, man. Because when you go to Micah 7:5, because it's a feminine spirit to try to blame someone else, all right, for your shortcomings. That's a very feminine spirit. This is Micah 7:9. It says, I will bear the indignation. It says, I will bear the indignation of the Lord because I have sinned against him until he plead my cause and execute judgment for me. He will bring me forth to the light and I shall behold his righteousness, man. You know, so it all starts with self-accountability, man. You know, and in this society, people have such big egos that no one wants to be wrong and no one wants to be corrected. You know, no one wants to be wrong and no one wants to be corrected because they feel like it's a shot against their ego. And that's a very feminine spirit, man. You know, that's why it's a very counterproductive society because people, instead of coming up with a solution, people will rather hold on to their ego, man. All right, because in time of Jacob trouble, we're gonna have to be solution minded quick. It's gonna have to be quick. You know, we're gonna have to make decisions in the spirit, no emotions. You know, there's gonna be some things, there's gonna be some type, there's gonna be deaths we gonna see, people we close to. You know, it's gonna be a lot of things happening quick, and we're gonna have to make spiritual decisions on the fly. It's gonna have to be quick. All right. You're not gonna have time to try to weigh out all these emotions and these thoughts. No, it's gonna have to be a quick decision then and there in the spirit. You know, let's say if you a man and you got, you know, 7, 8 people under you, man, under your leadership. All right. Well, you're gonna have to make a decision based on what's best for the whole unit moving forward, man. Not based on the emotion. You know? Let's get because how about Shema Shai? He's an austere man. Heavenly Father's austere, Yahweh Shai's austere. You know? That's why when Job was going through what he was going through and he was complaining, all right, what did the Most High tell him, man? What did the Most High tell him? When you go to the book of Job, chapter 38, verse 3, it says, gird up now thy loins like a man, for I will demand of thee, and answer thou me. So the Most High was telling Job, look, before you even approach me, gird up your loins like a man. You see, the Most High is putting us through these things to man up. All right? Most High don't, you know, of course we got low points and sometimes, you know, we go through it. But at the end of the day, the Most High still want us to gird up our loins like a man before we approach him, man. All right? He hate that effeminate ass, weak ass, indecisive, and, you know. No, man, the Most High, all right, demands us to gird up our loins, all right, as a man before we even come to him, man. You know? Hey, when I used to coach Little League football, man, you know, and we have hidden drills, and I would put, you know, smaller players against bigger players, and I know, you know, that they weren't gonna be able to just handle them, but I just, you know, but me and the other coaches just wanted to see the fight that they had in them, man. You know, It was just about not quitting when things got tough, man. That was the whole point of the drill. It was more of a mental thing than, actually taking down, this bigger player. It was a mental thing, man. You know, and that starts young, man. Because like I say, when you start off with young Jake, that's why I can see the strategy, the war strategy Esau did when he removed the fathers out the house, man. You know, because you have to instill things in Jake at an early age, man. Because we were starting with them boys when they were like 5 or 6, you know, and this was probably 2000. Was it? They were probably about 10 years ago, 50, about 10, 12 years ago, you know, and we were starting with them boys at 5, 6 years old, man. You know, and you have to instill that into them, man. And by the time they get 10, little Jacob be ready for the world, man. It's a type of confidence that that father or that male figure can put in you, man, to have you have you feeling like you can conquer the world, man. That's why, a father was so vital to the dynamic of a nation, man. And when Esau removed that, when Eve, Eve pretty much took them that government assistance over the father, this is what you got. All right, a effeminate society. And see the way these men finna buckle when how about Shema Shah bring this true judgment? Because you seen what happened in Yemen when that lion ate that little girl hand off, and when the daddy seen it, he went into a coma, man. He trying to take a picture, you know. He trying to take pictures of his daughter by the lion cage, all right, which I say that was super stupid, you know. But what happened? That lion, all right, took a chunk out of her ass, and that nigga went into a coma, man. So what you think gonna happen when the Most High start opening up judgment, man? When he allowed Jake to see whole project buildings get blew up, man. All right, tanks just mowing down your auntie house, your grandma house. What you think? How you think Jake gonna react, man? Because see, this is a mind thing. All right, this is a mind thing that Yahweh Shema shot. He's finna break the minds of people, man. All right, it's gonna be a lot of physical hurt, but what he about to do to the minds of people? That's why scriptures say this, man. When you go to Isaiah, all right. This is Isaiah 33. And what does it say? This Isaiah 33:6. It says, "And wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy time, and the strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." You see? Wisdom and knowledge gonna be the stability, all right, of that time. You know, it's gonna be a mind thing, because what we're about to see, we're finna see men, all right, as when the scriptures say men gonna be as women, all right, and you can already see it now through the mannerism and the way niggas react and the way niggas move. They already move like women. Like we call Eve the nigga woman, you can start calling Jake the woman nigga, because Eve, is more masculine than effeminate, so you call her the nigga woman. But the way these niggas are more effeminate than masculine, they can be called women niggas, man. It ain't got nothing to do with how good you can fight and how big you is and swole, like, guns, how many niggas you done killed. All right? Because that's easy, man. But see, wait till the Most High start picking people off that you love, man. Wait till you just start seeing gruesome deaths right in front of you, man. All right? Wait till you see that. This is the brother El Kazak. All right? Kazak Bun Yahweh. This is Isaiah 13:7. Said, "Therefore shall all hands be faint, and every man's heart shall melt." You see? Your heart gonna melt, man. That's why now, all right, Yahweh Shema Shai is pretty much making us cold, man. Making us numb to this shit. There's a lot of things that we're becoming numb to because the things that people love the most, that's what the Most High gonna hit. See, the Most High know, all right, how to keep you alive, but start taking people out around you, man, that'll make you go berserk, man. You see, the Most High finna start playing some very sadistic games, all right, on the minds of you people, man. You know, he know how to make moves and keep you alive, and you can bug out, man. That's why it's a terrible thing to fall into the hands of a living power, man. You know, because nothing is off the table. There's no limit what he can do, and he knows how to trigger your emotions like nothing else, man. See, Esau is limited. All right, Esau just gonna be a tool that the Most High used to bring judgment, man. He's not the judgment. He's just a tool being used, man. You know, and like I say, that effeminate spirit, all right, that mind frame of just being so soft to the touch, you know, a lot of Jake, their heart gonna melt. And the scripture say their heart gonna melt, which is their mind. You know, that's why we're being constantly conditioned and vexed on the daily basis, because he's building that muscle of the mind. You know, because you can see somebody building, their biceps, their calf muscle. You can see that, but see that mind muscle, all right, it ain't gonna show until the chaos. That muscle of the mind, that constant repetition of being vexed every day, being betrayed, being, uh, 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 uh being broken, to a degree by certain things, you know, and then getting over it. All right, because it's all about the recovery. Because one thing about working out, you have a hard workout, you tearing, all those muscles. Well, the thing that makes those muscles grow is what? The recovery. You see, is their recovery. All right. So I don't think brother put something else. This is chosen vessel. 144 is Ezekiel 22 and 14. It says, "Can thy heart endure, or can thy hands be strong in the day that I shall deal with thee?" Woo! All right, look what the Most High is saying, man. Read that again. Yeah, that was a banger. This is it says, "Can thy heart endure?" This is Ezekiel 22 and 14. "Can thy heart endure, or can thy hands be strong in the days that I shall deal with thee? The Lord Yahweh Shema Shah has spoken it and will do it." You see? So the Most High is like, he's putting a challenge out there. You gonna be able to endure when I bring it to you, man? Hey, cause this is a society where everybody's so damn tough. All right? Everybody play these tough guys, man. You know? Everybody wants to be these super tough guys out here, man. You got the pull-up boys, you know. Everybody got the picture with the scrap. Drake got the sticks at camp. Can't forget them guys. Everybody's so tough, man. But we finna really see, how, all right, Jake built, man. You see, we finna really see. That's why right now it ain't about being a tough guy, because we know the only reason we gonna have a chance to endure is because of the spirit of Yahweh Shema Shah, because the standard gonna be lifted, man. You know, we have a hope in the standard. And then the Lord is conditioning us now, man, overcoming these things now. All right. So when game time, we're already conditioned to react a certain way, man. We conditioned to react a certain way, you know? But like I say, this westernized way that we came up is way off, man. It's way off, man. Way too emotional, man. All right? Because like I say, in this society, it's you got to go to war. You got damn near go to war just to be a man. Hey, but it is what it is, man. You see? There's certain things, brothers, that we gotta, we gotta take back as men. That's why scriptures say, when you go to Isaiah, there's certain things you gotta take back as a men. Every brother to their own, standard. But hey, it's certain things that you gotta take back as a man. The hell with all that, man. Like you're a grown child, man. The hell with that, man. That ain't it. That ain't living, man. We already in hell, man. You see? And ain't no sense of being punching bag for you ain't gotta be, man. The hell with that, man. This is Isaiah 46:8. It says, remember this and show yourselves men. Bring it to mind, O ye transgressors, man. Show yourself men. There's particular things, hey, there's particular standards and areas, yeah, you gotta put your foot down, man. All right? Most High, he's requiring that now. It ain't no, you get around to it. No, how about Shema Shai is requiring that now? There's certain things that you just gonna have to put a foot down, man. All right? Because this society will completely have you turned out, man. This society is built to turn men out, to completely emasculate and feminize men. That's how it's built, man. But we have the spirit now that has that resistance, man. Yep, the brother put another one. All right, this is the brother chosen vessel 144. It says First Maccabees 2:64. It says, wherefore ye my sons, speaking to the men of Israel, man. This is the father. All right, this is the heavenly father speaking to his sons, man. That's why Most High take you through things. That's him beating our ass, man. All right. The heavenly father deal with his sons rough, man. Yahweh Shai, he deal with his little brothers rough, man. Especially in this time, man. Some of the things you go through, that's the Most High slapping the shit out your ass, man. All right, just like on Godfathers, man. When when the Dunn had to slap Sonny, man, he would tell him, be a man, damn it. Now Sonny was a cold killer, but he was emotional, man. You see, this First Maccabees 2:64 said, wherefore ye my sons, be valiant and show yourselves men. All right, be valiant and show yourselves men in the behalf of the law, for by it shall ye obtain glory, man. By it shall ye obtain glory, man. The Most High is constantly speaking to his son, show yourselves men. And we all victim of being, Western, having this Western way of thought, man. This 90s R&B, way of thinking. We all victims of that, man. Some more than others, But that's the thing about being born again, man. That's the thing about being conformed to Yahweh Shai, man. Look how Yahweh Shai was moving, man. Even when Yahweh Shai was carrying the cross, what he told those women that was crying for him, he like, look, don't cry for me. All right? Cry for yourselves. I'm damn near through. You see? Yahweh Shai had a completely different mind frame. And then when he was being questioned, man, he wasn't getting emotional up there, man, trying to defend himself. No, man, he knew what it was, man, and we know what it is, man. All right? So at the end of the day, when the Apostle Paul said no effeminate, that was a very broad, statement, that covered a lot. All right? Because like I said, you have, the moles, of course, you're talking about the moles, but then that energy, man, because like I said, it's finna be so crucial out here, man. If you got that soft to the touch spirit, man, your heart gonna melt, your mind gonna melt in that day, man. Like I said in Isaiah 13:7, man. So we really gotta, that's why it's good to catch that hell, because it gives us that edge, man. It's good to be uncomfortable, man, to get that edge as men. All right, because women, they need a certain level of comfort. That comfort really be for them. Like for us and us men, we don't need all them comforts like that, man, because it's temporal. It ain't like it's gonna be forever. These are just temporary uncomforts, man, for eternal glory. All right, so embrace it, man. All right, you're not the only brother that don't got a woman. You're not the only brother that had that got a woman, that be tripping, man. All right, you ain't the only brother got kids. That's another thing. All right, Jake got to get. That's that's what I was gonna say. It's another thing. Like, you can't look at another brother's situation and say he not catching much hell as me. You don't know what that brother going through, man. All right, because there's a lot of men, they just be handling that shit, man, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shem Al Shai. All right, and it's a lot of men don't give a damn. All right, they don't even care to talk about that shit like that because it don't matter no more. You know, but you brothers, brothers, you can't look at a brother because he don't got kids, and you be like, see, he don't got kids, but you don't know what that brother is going through, man. All right. At the end of the day, that's very weak for you to, and that's another thing as men, cause these niggas up here like say, well, I work it, they love to say it all the time, man. See, I got kids, nigga. Majority of people on earth got kids, you know, and the kids didn't just pop up. They didn't grow out the ground. You had them kids, all right. So don't try to use that excuse as if your situation is got exemptions because you got kids. No, it don't work like that, man. All right, it don't work like that, man. Everybody got their own personalized hell, man. And brothers is fighting. All right, that's the thing. Brothers is fighting, man. It's about the fight, you know. Because I said it's gonna be things that's gonna happen that's gonna break the minds of men. Where we're gonna see grown men lay down, man. You know, you just you just wait and see. Now, let's see, if brother put anything else. All right, this is the brother Bayon Yasha Psalm 73 and 26. It says, "My flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is my strength of my heart and my portion forever." You see, and our portion forever. So this flesh is through. That's why you gotta be in the spirit. It's gonna be a spirit. It ain't gonna be, you know, because all right, we sat in the woods for 2 weeks, all right, with 2 outfits, and we got ourselves ready for this time. We got our minds hardened for this time. No, it's gonna be it's gonna be based on the Most High. He's personally grooming us for this, and it's gonna be a spirit that's gonna be activated for us to endure, man. But we gotta endure it right now to make it to tap into that spirit, man. You know, right now it's the training grounds, man. But then it's gonna kick, it's gonna hit, it's gonna be game time, man. And we gonna need that spirit to kick in. So like I say, it's gonna be a spirit that's gonna kick in. Let me read it again. This is Psalm 73 and 26. It says, "My flesh and my heart faileth, but the Most High is thy strength of my heart and my portion forever," man. So it's about having our portion, man. All right. It's about our portion, man, which is Yahweh Bashim Shai. That's what it's about. We putting him over everything. I watching that movie Wide Earth. I gotta watch it again, man. But they had me in the spirit, man. That spirit that he was in, man. All right. And that's how we supposed to be, man. Straight to the point. A woman's opinion don't matter at all, man. A damn opinion, a woman's opinion don't matter for the things that we gotta do, man. As men, their opinions don't matter, man. You see? It's gonna come a time where look, they gonna just have to completely shut the hell up and follow, man, or be left. You see? The Most High is grooming, like I said, the Most High is grooming us to lead, man. To be overseers, man. All right? Because even when you go to this, and I end it here. Because this society, has put a woman's opinion on the damn pedestal, man. That's off. All right? Now, this is Isaiah 32 and 2, and it says, "A man shall be as a hiding place from the wind, and a covert from the tempest, as rivers of water in a dry place, as a shadow of a great rock in a weary land." Yeah, so a man is gonna be like a hiding place, which is gonna be like a relief in that day. You see? But why would those men be relief? Why? Because they're tapped into their source. How about Shema Shai? We're tapped into our power, man. We're tapped into our power, man. So in order for us to do that, we have to control our own emotions first, man. We have to govern over our own emotions first before we can tap into their power and be a hiding place, all right, for someone else, man. We have to fully, all right, have control over our emotions, man. No, because you can't maneuver. Like when you in your emotions, you can't maneuver. You can't react like you need to. You can't make decisions like you need to in your emotions, man. Too angry, depressed, all right, anxiety or whatever it might be, sad. Like you can't make emotions, man. These people depending on you and you sad about some shit, man. No, man, it's gonna be time to move, man. You know, or any little thing can get you mad. You gotta temper. Like, no, man, you gotta control it. You see, everybody talk about masculinity. Masculinity, like I say, ain't just about being able to get a lot of women. You know, yeah, there's spirit. My wife is gonna kill me, man. You see, but then, but then that same nigga will try to go to war with you. Here it is. He just told you his wife gonna kill him. You know, but let you say something to him that he don't agree with. You know, you say LeBron is better than Kobe. Now, you got to kill this nigga, man. You see, but that's a weak ass spirit that this westernized society has put on men. And see, that's one of the things that the Most High is translating us from, man. That weak ass way of thinking, man. And we doing it with balance. All right, like us, it ain't about being this macho nigga. No, man, it's about pretty much having integrity when it's inconvenient, man. You know, it's about being ready to lose anything based on what you believe, man. Lose anything and everything and everyone based on what you believe, man. All right, that's true masculinity, man. Well, ready to die for what you believe, man. You see, don't care about the opinions, don't care about how other people look at it, being put to shame. You see? So yeah, that's the point. I just want to bring that out because we come to them times, man. The spirit, heavy on all of us, man. We all, had them weak ass moments, weak ass times, man. And we gotta shake out of this shit, man. Now we gotta do it quick. You know, we ain't got that long turnaround, man. So yeah, man, we in the time now. All right, well, how about Shema Shah is wrapping this thing up, man? You know, yeah. Most I said, yeah, that bet on Job, man. You know, hey, tighten your ass up, man. You know how Jake be yelling at the TV when they bet on the game, But Lord will, you brothers and you sisters edified till next time. I'm gonna say Shalom, Kwam Yashala, Bible, DTA soon.